I'm Jovy E with R&B Only here at the R&B Only Fest in Dallas, Texas. Y'all see who I got with me. Lloyd. We've got Jon B, Teedra Moses, JABARI, Tiara Monique, Dauché, Cam The TSTMKR. How you feeling today? What is your favorite song to sing in the shower?
Tired of being alone.
I'm so tired.
Yes.
I like that.
Chic is my absolute favorite band, and so they have this song called Happy Man. Every time I have to get ready to go do a show, I put that song on. It's a celebration record where everywhere you go, you're just gonna be a happy man, and they expect to see that happy man show up. Happy man, that's me.
I love that. That's beautiful.
And the world is my home. Happy man. Hey, check it out, Chic.
It's probably Jagged Edge Promise. And I know there was that whole thing that recently came out with, who was it about?
Apparently Promise was written about, Lativia,
Yeah. So from Destiny's Child. One of the reasons that I love to sing it more recently is because, you know, the first words of that song is, nothing is promised to me and you. But I didn't know what they were saying. I didn't know he was saying, nothing is promised. I thought he was just saying like, and I can just promise. That's what I thought, you know, but like, so why won't we let this thing go? Baby, I promise that I'll stay true. Don't let nobody say it ain't so, yeah.
Probably between that Melanie Fiona song, I can't think of the name of it right now. It Kills Me. Melanie Fiona, yeah. Bum, bum. To know how much I really love you, so much I wanna, ooh, ooh, ooh. That and, what's that John Legend? I Used to Love You. Maybe I should rob somebody so we could live life like Whitney and Bobby. That one.
Omarion, Slow Dance.
Which one's, how's Slow Dance go?
Slow Dance. See, you got it.
Come on.
I can't. This is why I'm behind the decks. I don't be singing for real.
Anything Usher, my boo, my oh, my oh, my oh, my ooh. That's the part I wasn't finna hit. My oh, my oh, my oh, my ooh.
One word to describe the state of R&B in today's day and age.
Innovative? You know, right now we're living in a very eclectic time, which is really okay to be a lot of different things at the same time. Like example, like The Weeknd. I don't think an artist like that per se, if they would have come out in the 90s, I don't know if it would have worked. You know what I mean? Because I think that we've evolved into being these type of listeners. As R&B fans, R&B has expanded. It's become more diverse.
Progressive. I think that a lot of people that are from an older era, they want the music to sound the same way, but it's progressing into a lot of different things. You know, we've always had influence of hip hop, jazz, and all these different things. So it's just moving into different spaces and still preserving traditional R&B, but I'm open to it going as far as it can. Hip hop can do it, R&B can do it.
Alive. Can I use two?
I guess.
Vibrant. R&B is alive and vibrant right now.
Alive, well, breathing, resuscitated. Clear! Defibrillator. Defibrillator.
Okay.
Love. That's where it's derived. Like, you can't go nowhere without love.
Eclectic. So I like it because I just seen a lot of different, almost like subgenres of R&B. So you have a lot of different things coming out of R&B that don't sound the same, and I like that a lot.
What do you think is something that R&B artists need today?
I think R&B artists need more than anything is to believe in the real tradition of what R&B is about, which is passion and love. One of the sayings that I don't really like to say is all up in your feelings, you know, because it's like we're not supposed to have them, you know what I mean? It's like, I understand about not letting your emotions take control, but I think that you need to tap in and you need to understand what emotions are too. Don't be just like a robot out here.
We need strong vocals. You know, we just need strong vocals. I don't think there's anything wrong with helping yourself to sound good. We just need to be able to do it when we're not getting help. Do you know what I mean? Like, we need to like really focus on making sure if you give me this mic, I can sing dry. We need that.
R&B artists need more commercial opportunities. R&B artists overall need more media platforms to go on when they have a press run that then lets the public know about a project or a release or anything that they have going on. I think there's only a few outlets for that, us being one of them.
True support, true genuine support, guidance, that proper guidance, development on a personal level first, because if things ain't right on a personal tip, the creative sometimes, most of the time, struggles.
Honestly, I just think ears. Honestly, I think people would enjoy the music if they gave it a chance a little bit more, right? It's not to say that R&B is dying. We can just put that to sleep. But it's just more about being able to be okay with the new people coming in, right? I feel like there's a lot of new R&B coming out, and I think that a lot of people reminisce on the 90s and 2000s, but I think if they put their ear to some of the new stuff, they'll be excited about it, honestly.
Who's an R&B artist that you feel like makes the best love songs?
Curtis Mayfield. No. No. I'll take that back. Frankie Beverly and Maze.
What's your favorite love song?
I don't have a favorite. Golden Time of Day is incredible. I go with Golden Time of Day for right now.
Wow, Sade. The most loving, consoling voice like you've ever heard in your life. Like if you don't have a wife and you want one, she should sound like Sade if you don't know her yet. You know what I mean? Like she has a song called Lover's Rock. You know what I mean? You are the lover's rock, the rock that I cling to. It's like, that's the music that kind of gets me through not so lovely times in my life where I need to feel that feminine consoling, you know, that sense of like somebody just stroking the back of your neck. Just, it's okay, baby.
I love Xavier Omar. Keon Dixon, you know, I love him very much. But I think I come to men first with that one because I want to hear songs with sounds like you like me, like you want to be with me, you know. I mean, it's cool that you want to, you know, do all the like, oh, I'm just going to spend money on you and drill you down. That's cool. That kind of music is cool, but it's still nice to hear a man like have chivalry in a song and, you know.
What's your favorite love song by Xavier Omar?
I think it's Blind. Is that what it's called? Blind? Yeah.
I think it's Blind Man.
Blind Man. That is so beautiful. The whole idea of if a blind man could love you, he doesn't have to see you because everything within you is so beautiful. I love that song.
Beautiful,
Yes.
better.
Blind man could love you.
That is a good one.
I honestly would have to say Tank. I think Tank's whole catalog is about love, making love, being heartbroken from love, making a mistake that has someone out of love with you. I think Tank is really like one of the kings of the love music for sure.
What's your favorite love song by Tank?
I think I have to say the classic, like Please Don't Go. Singing in the rain, begging in the rain, you know what I mean? That type of vibe.
Maxwell? But some of his songs I'd be like, okay, is this about love or is it about breaking up? Like you love the breakup? Even Neo, a lot of his stuff is like love making. I like Neo's music.
What would you say is like your favorite love song?
Sweet Love, Anita Baker. Or Angel, Anita Baker. Both of them is going to be played at the wedding that I do or do not have one day.
If you want a wedding, we gonna get you a wedding.
I mean, you're gonna need an Eventbrite, or nobody's gonna be there.
I'm gonna have to give it to Jill Scott.
What's your favorite love song by Jill Scott?
He Loves Me. And when I get married, that's gonna be the song.
Chris Brown. He's got the songs that like you don't turn on until that time.
You're thinking like bedroom, like
I thought that's what it was. Okay, she said not lust, love. Okay, I got you.
that's what's wrong. No,
My bad, I messed up, fellas.
so you're sticking with Chris Brown, Take You Down.
That's just what came to my mind automatically.
What's a song that makes you feel like sliding down the wall in tears, just like crushed?
Wow. Ooh, gosh. When I listen to like even like Heat Wave and we take it back to like the 70s, you know what I mean? You know, songs like You're the Star of the Story. When I play songs like that at home, it just makes my house just kind of brighten up a bit. Like I'm cleaning up my place, you know what I mean? I'm putting on old school 70s music.
Oh, I think it's, Chris Brown, Say Goodbye. That one is like, if you ever been in that situation, it's never a right time to say goodbye, but I gotta make the first move because you're gonna start hating me.
And I really don't feel the way.
Sometimes that happens. We've all been there. Oftentimes, as a man, I feel like it really is hurtful because you don't want to hurt the woman that you love, but you know, like, for whatever reason, you have to be the bigger person and you have to step up and say, like, hey, there's no future with this. What we had was great, but it's time to say goodbye. And that's not easy.
10 Seconds, Jasmine Sullivan. That's it.
I hope that was all in frame.
Player's Prayer, Lloyd. It's more of the theatrics falling down the wall versus like I'm emotional as hell.
Anything Boys to Men on a Boys to Men 2, the blue album with the 2 on it, River Run Dry, On Bended Knee, but then you got Usher, Superstar.
Superstar is not a breakup song.
Oh, you said breakup? How you gonna act like that? That's the one I think, you know, definitely that.
Who's a new school R&B artist that you feel like more people should be listening to?
Is Brent Faiyaz considered new school? Okay, all right, let's go there. Am I saying his last name right? Faiyaz, yeah. My favorite one? Probably Make Me Stay. It's actually a Saunders song. It's dope though.
Daniel Caesar?
What's your favorite song by Daniel Caesar?
Well, the song with her and Daniel Caesar, probably the best ballad to come out in a very long time.
I love Dende. I think Dende is really good. I really love Sinead Harnett, Cleo Sol is dope. The group One More. Go to our playlist that Jovy curates and you'll see all the artists that I support.
Laya, Laya. Yes, she had me with Crazy Down, but her whole tape go crazy.
Kamari's Dr. My Eyes. That's my song.
I would definitely say Tone Stith.
What's your favorite song by Toasted?
I'm not even gonna do that because you got me on camera. I can't do it.
Damn, what's the name of it? Something about smoke on his newest EP. Smoking in the Park. Smoking in the Park. I like that one.
Do I Ever with Chris Brown? That's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
If I say powerhouse singer, who comes to mind?
Jill Scott, Jasmine Sullivan, Christina Aguilera. On the men's side, my favorite male vocalist is actually Avery Wilson. You familiar? Oh yeah, that's a bad motherfucker, man. Bad motherfucker.
Jasmine Sullivan. Hello. You know, Jasmine Sullivan has got absolute, like, probably the most technically advanced singer we have, but at the same time, she is our Aretha. She is our Aretha of this generation.
Fantasia. Second with, or not even second, just even to Jasmine Sullivan.
I would say Jasmine Sullivan probably. What she can do vocally and the range that she has.
What about on the men's side?
I think Sampha's voice is so unique, and I have not heard anybody like him before him and anybody like him after him, and he's been in the game for a while. One of my favorite newer R&B artists.
Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson, Whitney Houston, Beyonce too. People be trying to not give Beyonce her little shine for that, but she be hitting them, what is it called, Arabic scales for an ad lib. So like, yeah, that's my list right there.
Whitney Houston, Jasmine Sullivan, Aretha Franklin.
What about on the men's side? What about on the men's side?
Men's side, Tank. Yeah. Obviously, like the popular Usher, Duran, Bernard.
Whitney, 100%. I'll always love you. Like, I mean, everybody knows how to sing that, but you can't do it because you can't do it. That's the thing about it. That's Whitney. You can't do it like Whitney.
What is your favorite song by you?
I think from my last album, my favorite song by me was Get It Right, because I think that song really embodies who I am, period. Like, you know, don't come over here with that. Like, if you're gonna come over here, get it right. And I mean anything. If you giving me my fries in the drive-thru, whatever, do it right. Just be right or don't come over here, because I do my best to try to present myself in a right way.
My newest song that I just came out with featuring Tank, it's called Waiting on You. Yeah, it's my favorite song so far. This track was produced by my bro, Brady Watt. Check Brady Watt out. He sent me amazing beats, and this was one of the songs, one of the beats. Actually, it had no lyrics or anything to it. And in one sitting, I listened to that song, and I penned that entire record down from beginning to end. And then I took it to Tank's podcast, the R&B Money podcast. I showed it to him. You know, I played it for him. I was like, bro, like, I got to give you your flowers for being such an influence on me, you know. And I didn't expect him to say this, but he was like, I got to sing on the song.
That's fire.
So I was just like, fire. So it comes full circle, you know what I mean? You start as the influence and sort of just feeling somebody's vibe and feeling like, oh man, this kind of has a little, reminds me of like Tank.
I saw a clip of you before you did Be Your Girl. You were saying how this is a song about someone who was seeing someone at the time. Who that song about? I be hearing things.
The person, I didn't know who this person was. Don't know if you got a girl. Don't mean to disrespect. That's the start of it.
Okay, you're right.
I did not know if this man, I just used to sit and watch Bellies smoking my medicine, and I would just be sitting there watching Belly, and to me, I don't even remember what Nas's name was in that movie or DMX's name, because I was just looking at Nas and DMX. That's what I was looking at, and I just totally fell in love with this character, and that guy was Nas. But it wasn't because of Nas, Illmatic Nas. It was more so the character, and then I started really, I mean, I was into Nas, like music, but then I started really getting into Nas music, and then Godson came out at some point, and I would listen to that album, and I just fell so in love with Nas. Yeah, it's a joke now. I wrote that song. He didn't know me. He didn't know I wrote that song to him.
It wasn't about him, for real, for real.
It was about him, but it was about this idea I had of him. Yeah.
Okay. I love that.
I'm a crushy person. I crush on people. You know, I crush really hard. But I crush from far away. Like, I can see somebody every day and just like them, never see. Now I'm not shy anymore. So it's like, what's up?
I love that. Thank you so much.